Hi everyone, it's Survivor Girl. Just thought I'd just do a little quick live, just to say hello. If anybody made any comments, actually I did I'm gonna change the thumbnail for this because I do want to show you one of the comments that I got was pretty disgusting. But if anybody left any comments, I don't know if they're getting deleted by the people leaving them, or if somebody's deleting comments. I'm not certain, but um, if you'd like to repost them, please do, because I don't even get a chance to read them. I try to stay off here as much as I can, and I'll be staying off as much as I can. Anyway, how's everybody's day going? If there's anybody listening, I did read up to chapter 11 in my last live stream of The Art of Racing in the Rain. So if anybody was following along with that, in the last live stream, I time-stamped in the comments of where I start reading the book. It is such a hard book for me to get through because, like I said, it's told by the eyes, through the eyes of the dog, and um, I feel like, it makes people think about how their dog might think, because the dog that's writing it is very observant of what's going on. Not that the dog really wrote it, I mean, but the way that the author wrote the book is really good at making you believe that this dog actually exists and is truly, writing these things. Um, there is one person I'd like to address. Your videos every day of death, and if I don't wake up to see tomorrow, and just accept if people hate you and stuff like that. You never have done that before, and I understand, you've had a channel for a while, and that's something that you've been doing as of lately, and I find it in poor taste. Those videos that you put up pretty much basically all have to do with somebody dying. And I see comments made, one from Spaceman saying somebody else could use listening to this too. And that's that's the message that you're giving off. Sorry, excuse me. That is the message that you give off with those, and I think it's actually your intent, and I hate to think that way. I'd like to think that you are this, spiritually moved person, but I've seen past behaviors. Oh my God. I've seen past behaviors, and they, I feel like this kind of just plays into that role of this keep throwing in my face of dying. Um, the comment that I received today from someone random, I think it was called Karens of the World or something, was Survivor Girl, would you just please die already? I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how people could live being so cruel. I don't have that in my breakdown of me. And um, yeah, and that whole there was a live chat with one of them, but somebody deleted the entire stream. Basically, I noticed it being deleted as it was going. Hey Ben, how are you? So hi Sean. So I wasn't real sure what happened to the live chat there. It just seemed to disappear. I don't know. Not sure. I had to unmod a lot of people because I wasn't sure people were deleting their own comments, or if I had like a rogue mod. And I didn't ever accuse anyone of being a rogue mod, but I wasn't sure. So someone had suggested that I just kind of try to get rid of all the mods that I had just to try to eliminate anything. I don't know, Sean. Have you ever, um, you have a channel, Sean. Do you ever see, like, on your YouTube studios where you'll have, your list of comments, and when you go back to read them, finally, like when you finally checked your comments, they, the grand majority of them say they've been deleted, you know? It sucks if somebody has written a comment and then people have responded under that comment and then they don't decide to delete the initial person who wrote the comment decides to delete it and that deletes the entire conversation. That sucks too. But yeah, I had a few comments and I'm just wondering, do you get that too, Sean? Ben, I don't know if you have a channel, but do you get that? On my channel? Have you seen it, are you saying, or you've seen it a lot in other places besides mine? I mean, one night my entire live stream was disappearing. Oh, yeah. It's strange because I want to read, like, oh, okay, yeah. One night the entire live stream was disappearing and someone had said they fell asleep on their phone, but it was just so random. I don't know that it's possible to fall asleep on your phone and delete someone's entire live stream. Yeah, gotta go grab some biscuits, but I'll leave it going 15 minutes. Mm. They follow you? What do you mean? Am I kidding? I don't think it has to do with you, Ben. You weren't in the chat, the chat I'm talking about. Yeah, Rogue Mod, yeah. And I'm not sure if I've gotten got deleted, and they were a mod. So I'm wondering if I wasn't able to unmod that person. In my mind, I don't think it would even be that person. But I didn't get to unmod them. But the one that was deleting my entire live stream that night, I was able to unmod. But yeah, the entire live stream was people were being blocked and deleted and put in timeout. So it was such random reasons. Thankfully, Bobbles actually was the one who pointed it out. Oh, Jules. um, there were so random reasons that I would find it hard to believe that it could happen with somebody falling asleep on their phone. I would think at some point it would like shut, how, I don't know, just was odd. And they were up like a light, like a rocket when yeah, gone for good. I made a live stream just a night ago or two, and the entire live stream was gone. Not the entire live stream. I mean, me still talking was there. And in that case, too, I do want to say sometimes I feel like people can't hear me, so I'll talk loud And then when I listen back to it, it sounds like I'm yelling. So, um, in that case, I do want to apologize if anybody happens to see that live stream. I just couldn't know if people could hear me. I don't have two devices, so it did sound like I was yelling. So for that, I want to apologize. Um, if that ever happens again, if somebody could just tell me that I'm too loud or something. Yeah. Okay, now I go for 15. Time me. You're gonna go for 15 minutes, you mean? Or bring it to my attention first. Yeah. Just last night I got accused of like being crazy for saying that somebody, and I just thought it was inadvertently that they would have deleted it. And quite frankly, I'm not the one even who noticed it. Somebody else did. I said, I don't know, maybe because they had been hidden. You know how like Google will hide comments, and then it's up to the um a mod or the person to show or hide. When they hid them, was removed. But they both were positive comments towards me, and it wouldn't be such a big deal. I mean, you know, it is what it is. They had already, I didn't get the chance to hide or show because it had already been done. But but it was somebody who, like yourself, wants things brought to their attention first. And when I modded on their channel, you know, we were told not to do that. So I didn't do it on theirs. And like I said, once again, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but I was being accused of lying about it. So fortunately, like I said, I hadn't seen it myself, but somebody who had been watching screenshotted it and said, look, that seems strange to me because those are positive comments towards you. And once again, I brushed it aside and said, yeah, well, maybe it was just an accident. Um, but it was no accident that I was being called crazy for just mentioning it to that person. And that, you know, it must be something to do with me having, you know, my meds or something. And do I actually believe what I'm saying? But I posted the screenshot that I was sent, and it just hurts to be called a liar and for people to try to put things off like that I'm a liar or crazy because it really happened and it was there in my screenshot. So, anyway, hi Grandma, how are you? How have you been? Surprisingly, right? Oh, cellular data. That sucks. I get unlimited data. Hi, lucky girl. I had to get unlimited data. Cause first of all, I was using my, you know, my phone. But even before I was going, you know, like when I first changed from like flip phone to hi Thursday's child. Um, when I is that nice that you was bothering me? Well, I mean, you were in that live stream last night of that person, Ollie. You were in that live stream, and yeah. So you pretty much know what occurred. I was shocked. Sometimes you just don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and You get paranoid from a live stream that's basically bashing you. Get called paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I mean, you guys are sitting here bashing me. You know what I mean? Not you guys, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not paranoia. That's fact, but it is what it is. I guess I can't make everybody like me, you know? I just can't. Yeah, I like Dolly too, Grandma, but I wouldn't trust her if I was because I don't know if you noticed the screenshot I put, Thursday's Child, with your comments being deleted, but Ollie was like calling me a liar, saying, what am I, crazy, saying that, and I mean, I had to put that up. And Grandma, I was not texting that woman through her entire live stream. I sent her 2 texts before I knew she was live streaming, and they were a response to her stuff. And then I sent her 2 texts. One was the screenshot that I made that video about. They were acting right. So, but they were acting right. Oh, that oral Ollie? Are you talking about oral Ollie? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like oral Ollie better than the real one. Just to say, I hadn't argued with her, Grandma. I hadn't argued with her. I was in shock, Grandma. I didn't know I was in an argument with anybody. I didn't know. And then Ollie starts texting me some shit about Laura V. And I said, look, why are you texting me this, telling me to tell Bobbles? Why don't you tell Bobbles? You know? You tell her. Why do you want me to tell her? What, you know what I mean? I don't understand this. If you're saying, you can't type because your fingers hurt, then stop typing it to me and type it to Bobbles. No. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. She was lying. It made me cringe every time she said, oh, here she is texting me again. It made me cringe, Grandma. Because I'd be like, that's a fucking lie. I wasn't texting her. And that was multiple lies over and over because she kept saying it through the whole live stream. I wasn't texting her. How does somebody lie like that? That's crazy. With straightness, too. And all I did that night, the day, I made those funny videos about Roscoe and stuff and was just trying to turn things into something funny and laugh a little. And none of those people said a word about that. Like, it was like the funny stuff wasn't in their mind. It was like, you know, just wanted to. No, no, I'm not asking you to, Grandma. I'm just telling you why I can't do that anymore. I've trusted people repeatedly that have done rotten, rotten things. And I mean rotten. I mean rotten. And here's the thing. With that lying that she was doing last night and me seeing how easily lies could roll from her mouth, now I'm starting to second guess myself about when Jules is saying that Ollie's the one who made her think that. And I was adamant, no, 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 it wasn't Ollie, it wasn't Ollie. And I'm not saying Jules didn't take part in it too, but now I am kind of thinking that possibly Ollie did have some percentage in that whole dilemma. Tom Reed actually held his, calm and cool pretty good in that. At first, I didn't even think it would really be him the way she was screaming at him. I thought he would hang up. I was shocked when finally he started talking and it was him. No, I'm not making up with Jules. No, but I'm starting to second guess myself. No, no, no. Never will I make up with Jules. Never, 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 never. Mm-mm. I'm not going to bother her. You know, I'm just going to stay in my own lane. And if somebody said anything wrong, but I'm second guessing myself about if I should just discount Ollie as well. Because, you know, if somebody can lie that easily, and I know how easily Jules can lie, but there's something about Ollie I really wanted to like, you know? Never, I'll never make up with Jules. Ever, never, never. And even whatever I had gone through with people, whether it's, you know, Debbie, Jules, Ollie, anyone, if anybody comes in and says, I think someone told her, didn't they? I was surprised. He was really different last night. Like, he even had Tiffany. She is likable and very funny. And that's the thing. I don't care, you know, like even now, if somebody came in and was saying shit about Ollie, I'd have it deleted. And, um, you know, oh, he did? I didn't know that, Grandma. Oh, I thought she did that out of the blue. Was she screaming like that on his live stream then? Hmm. Do you think maybe? So that explains why he kept it cool. Okay. Because I didn't realize that he had said that. I was surprised myself. That's when I went and looked and he was playing that live stream over his. So I was surprised myself because that was actually on Ollie. So that's surprising. Um, Yeah, and there was somebody in his live stream, you go or go you for something like that, that you could tell was somebody with a hair across their ass about me. And I don't know who that Jersey Jesus person is either, but they apparently have a hair across their ass about me too, because um, they just consistently have to keep saying SG, 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 SG. Like that Jesus person was saying to Bobbles, oh, good, now your new content for tomorrow night, which would be tonight, can be SG. We can bash SG. And I thought, that's pretty shitty because I haven't been mean to that person. So it's funny how people can change. I did think that I heard Bama say she wasn't going to do that, and I hope she doesn't because, you know, she can, you know, pretty much get her point across, well, at least her point across to a lot of people. But she does have a big audience and everything. But hey, I like Bobos too. You know what? Here's the deal, Grandma. You know how, like, when I had somebody who was a bouncer in a bar. Oh, no, no, not even about the bouncer in a bar, but that too. But he also was 6'7" and 325 pounds. Hi, Ben. Um, he was 6'7" and 325 pounds, and he said, you know, the shitty thing about being, you know, somebody of my size, being a bouncer, is that that people will come up to him and start trouble, and he's not mad at them. And it's hard for him to, you know, like it's like as if, you know, and I'm just talking in a physical sense. I'm not talking like over the internet. Um, Somebody was, Sean. I don't even go to Manny Angelo. That's awful. That's a shame. That happened again? You know, that's one of the first places the clone of me even appeared, that somebody told me. And I went there, and neither do I. And it's not any offense against them or anything. It's just that there's you know, too many chats I go to right now. Oh, wow, Sean. Oh, and I can't be in all these places. Did you say anything, or was it a clone of me? Ugh, why would somebody be so dedicated to doing this? You know what? I sometimes in my mind, I think, I know I think of so many people who it could possibly be. But, I don't know, Grandma. That's what my point is that I'm not really mad at anybody in particular. But I did see what Jules did to me in her live stream. She was highlighted in yellow, and it was a shock. So that, yeah, okay. But as for like Ollie, Bobbles, you know, I mean, it's like that guy who was big. Listen, Cray, I didn't listen, Cray. I don't even like calling you that, Debbie. You did block her. That's right. That's why. Yeah, Debbie. I've tried with you over and over. And I noticed that there's a clone of me a lot of times. Let's just talk for a second here, Debbie. Regardless of what happened with you and Grandma, please. Is that the real Debbie? Because Grandma, just wait. I just want this. I'd love to speak to Debbie if I could. If that's the real Debbie, if she's still here, and if she says, you know, I tried with her over and over again. If somebody could just tell me when, because see, don't say that. Listen, hold on a minute. Turtle tank going in full. Okay, Debbie, yeah. Listen, and listen, yeah, just please, Grandma, don't say anything, because I don't have any mods, okay? And that's a comment about Debbie there, even the first one that you put about something about her being nasty, I would have had deleted. But I don't have any mods, okay? And that comment about you being nasty, I would have had deleted, Debbie. I know you did. I know you did. I know, Debbie. I mean, Grandma. Please, let me just get this out with Debbie before she gets. Yeah, let me just get this out now. I know you did, Debbie, and I've never doubted that you didn't do that about Rachel. In fact, a month immediately after that, during the time that you had blocked her off your channel, um, That's. I don't think it's Grandma who doesn't want us to like each other, because when she was in your chat when you did block her, um, and we can't even be sure if she blocked you, because if you remember correctly, Grandma, I believe Rourke was modding that chat. And yeah, see, Debbie says it right there. The same thing I was thinking. The same exact thing I was thinking. Rourke blocked her and Moonchild, I believe, that night. Yeah, and you're absolutely correct, Debbie. There's people who don't want us. I'm sorry, yeah, but I just want to get this out with Debbie, Ben, and then I'll drop that link, because I will drop the link, but I just want. She was no, she Grandma. She's not doubting that she blocked you. She's saying that she didn't block you. And when I looked back, it was Rourke who was, yeah, she has, yeah. And I believe Rourke, see, here's Moonchild. I believe that Rourke was modding that night, and that is the night that he came out with an overabundance of lies that he was posting in your live stream, Debbie. And I don't know if you even noticed it, but he was going off. And I believe that's the night that he blocked. Yeah, I don't think it was Debbie, because that was the same night that when he was saying all that shit, Moonchild and Grandma, I specifically remember Moonchild was trying to defend herself because Rourke had made up a lie about Moonchild, something about you. And Moonchild, I can't correct, I can't get the entire thing, but, and Rourke was going nuts in your live stream, Debbie. I know. I think he was just doing it to do that night. And then now he's disappeared like that. But it was him who blocked Moonchild, and it was him who blocked Grandma. And neither one of them were being offensive to you. I saw it happen. He just didn't like that. Grandma said, I like Debbie. I mean, I like Survivor Girl. And then she was gone. And then he was saying something about Moonchild, which was a lie. And I can't specifically remember. Yep, Moonchild too. I can't, maybe Moonchild can remember the specific thing, but it was a lie. And she saw it, and she went in there to tell you that it was a lie, what he was saying about her, because he was trying to get you mad at her too. And he blocked her. Yeah, I believe he did. And to make, I never called Byron an N-word. Never. And I never said anything about Miss Passion's son. I never said anything about Nitty or JC Bear or Bobbles. I never said any of that shit he was saying. I mean, he was throwing out lie after lie. Funny then. And then lately I've seen a clone of me in your live stream, and Spaceman will engage it. I don't even know if he knows, but I will tell you, back to Rachel, that why I fell out with Spaceman is because the night that she was acting up in my live stream, and finally that was it. I blocked her, right? And Spaceman was trying to defend her and say, oh no, let her up, let her up. And I was trying to kindly say I wanted to keep it down to this many people on the panel. I just know, some people don't get along with her. So I just was trying to be diplomatic and appease everybody. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Dark Light. Oh, I know. I know, I haven't been there either. I haven't been there either. You know what, though, Dark Light? After she made, I can't remember the name of that lady, but after she made her a mod, one night I went in there and, I said that a baby raccoon had pooped on me, and I got blocked. And I wrote to Sue, and Sue unblocked me. Because what if I had said I worked all day and I was pooped? I mean, all I said was telling a story about how I picked up this baby raccoon and the girl tried to yell out a warning and say, "Don't, it will." And then she was going to say it will poop on you. All right. Please, Debbie, don't believe. I want to tell you the reason why I fell out with, and it has to do with Rachel, because he was talking to her behind my back and he was bashing me for a month. For a month. But yeah, I might have come and said, "Oh, I just got home from work and I'm poop." I mean, would I have been deleted from poop? Yeah. I can't remember the name of that lady, the dog. That's the dog's name, right? Sally? Oh, wait. Poop. You know what? If anybody ever hits, and I know I say this, but I know myself, I probably, well, I try not to hit animals when I'm driving, of course, but, if anybody ever hits a, what the hell are they called? Possum? Please be aware that, and I don't even know how to be aware, but other than to tell you to be brave, and I don't even know how you would check, but there could be babies in their pouch. They're North America's only marsupial that carry their babies in their pouch. But yeah, Debbie, first of all, I do want to tell you how very sweet of you to be feeding that stray cat. That's very sweet of you. And awesome point about the Humane Society saying to your mother not to feed the cat. That's awful. That is awful. You know, I've been. I even.
Or are you
I've
gonna
been.
hear out loud that the turtle tank is? I mean,
I
you could
can,
hear it. That's what you keep
no.
saying. Is it raining in the background or
Oh
no?
no, but I can hear you nice right now.
I've got my headset in. You can hear me nice. Okay, good, cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. Just Debbie. So it was because Spaceman was having conversations with Rachel in his old videos for a month before I was, alerted to it, bashing me
Can I
with
ask
her.
you? Can I ask you something? Just,
Certainly.
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
does this shit really fucking matter? I mean, this is drama of this the little
It
nicky
matters
knack.
because this is why it matters.
Yeah, but this is how you decipher. This is how you
No,
find
no,
the
no,
good
because I
ones.
want to straighten things out with Debbie because I don't dislike her.
Okay, so you got one good one in there that you can fight for. That's cool. But you know what? If
No,
nobody
no,
else wants to
no,
come
but
along for the
listen,
ride, then that's their bad. It's their bad.
I know, but
It's
I
not
just
your bad.
want her to understand that, you know, I'm not, the reason she's been told that I dislike her or dislike Spaceman or anything is not the reasons that I have, and I wanted her to hear the other side of the story. You know what I'm saying? So,
Ladies are so dramatic. Like,
no, 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 because listen, Ben, um, men do this too,
I
you
mean,
know?
we must be. We must be. I don't know. We must live many lifetimes or something like that because it all must matter. That's why we like have to apologize to people in the smallest over the smallest thing. Like, hey man, sorry for like stepping on your foot, dude. My bad. Because like I guess it all matters. I don't know. But
See, and
anyway,
look what Debbie just wrote. I
but
like Tracy too.
that's being dramatic. I mean, come on.
No, she said I like Tracy also. That's why I keep coming back, and that means a lot to me because that's why I keep wanting you to come back because I like you as well, and I'm glad that both of us tend to kind of supersede, like overlook, or try to anyway, overlook the bad things that people are trying to say that we've said about each other or
Oh,
done.
you got to have a thick skin. If you coming on to YouTube, you better be ready. Like I've
Well, we
exposed
are.
myself
That's
on.
why but Debbie and I are still standing. And
Yeah.
so that means that we do have thick skin. One of the
Yeah,
things
you've
that,
done a great job.
hi, staying alive,
You've
hi,
done an
Kelly
absolutely
Marie.
fantastic job. I'm not trying to talk over you, talking.
No, I'm just saying hi to people. I don't want them to think I didn't see them come in.
No, but
I
you've
don't
done a great job.
think.
Like me and a couple other guys. Man, we've come full on the camera with our beards and I mean, I got nothing. I don't give a shit. What can you say to me? What can you say to me? I really don't. At this point, you know, I don't know.
I think everyone should be friends too. Grandma said,
My friend just asked me who I'm talking to. I was talking
yeah.
to two different truckers, and she was like, "Oh, that's wicked cool, Ben." And I was on like a live with a couple of truckers and stuff, and they're real good buddies of mine, and just nice guys, and help them get monetized, and that's really awesome. Just being supportive of people. They're like, Ben, you don't have no content on your channel or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just a dude. What's wrong with being an old school dude? Like just being a dude, just talking with people. Hey, I'm just a dude. Hey, I got nothing to win, nothing to lose. I'm just a guy.
I want to get to what Kelly has said because she said, "Oh my God, you said better be organic burgers." Ben, did you get a chance? Did anybody get a chance to watch those videos? I was cracking up when I made them. The videos, did you watch them, Ben?
No,
Ben,
you
I'm
made it.
more than just live streams. I'm more.
I know. I look at some of your videos. Sometimes they don't. Your videos don't. I get hit with so many people. Like I get hit with all the lives first, so I get hit with like 7 lives. Then I have to go back and look. I have to
They
go
were
back and
funny.
look.
That first one,
I do
I
watch your
could
videos.
not. We've done that, Grandma. But Grandma, did you get a chance to watch the videos that Staying Alive and Kelly Marie? How about you, Debbie? Did you get a chance to watch them? I was laughing so hard when my friend was saying, if anything comes out of Daisy that looks like you, not me. He's talking about Roscoe, Ben, my dog.
Okay.
And Daisy is the dog that, Roscoe was saying he
Don't
was in
start
love with.
taking pictures of poop. They'll
No, it
take your
wasn't.
channel down.
No. It wasn't people. It was
I'm
It
kidding.
was.
That was a joke.
Oh, it was fake. Like it said, leaked recordings of this person threatening their future son-in-law. So because that person had been putting up all these recordings, um,
Are you
you know,
kidding me? Dude, there's
yeah,
a
he's
whole
been
other
putting up
world
recordings. So
that
I
you guys don't know
parodied
about.
So I parodied it.
Oh my
My
God,
friend.
we attack all of my buddies attack and make videos about all these fucking screwballs on YouTube and make
No, but
parody
listen,
videos.
see, so
Oh, you
maybe the
guys, there's a
guys are
whole
the
other
ones who are
world.
drama.
Y'all have
See
to
that?
know. There's a whole
Oh,
other world. There's a whole other
see.
world.
They make parodies, or do
Oh my
they?
God. Are you kidding me? My friend Rowan makes the funniest videos. He makes the funniest videos. He's super funny. Yeah, I mean, and we just go after like one. We'll find one kind of screwball on YouTube, like what you found, and we'll compile it. Everyone will throw in every bit of like screenshots and videos and partial audio that we have just to throw in and one of my buddies will make an awesome video just smoking them, So
We
you know Throw in
do
all your
try
best
to.
stuff. I
I'm
know.
gonna drop the link for that if you didn't see it, Ben and Debbie. Did you see it? You'll laugh. You will laugh. Um, yeah, we do. But I could. Yeah, but it was all I could think of was hi, Blavy. All I could think
Dude,
of was, doing it because that's what was going on at the moment
Survivor.
was recording.
One of my buddies is so high tech. He put these awful people's faces on other people's faces
Oh, really? Yeah, I
in
don't
like
know how to do any of that.
really bad situations in like movies and stuff like that. And he
That's
compiled a
mean
video.
stuff.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah,
He did
that's
a really
mean.
good
This is
job.
funny. I mean, I'm talking about my dog and stuff here, so it was
Yeah.
funny.
They can like put your face on your dog
Yeah,
and
that's
make it look.
mean.
They'll
Yeah,
make it
that's mean.
it's no, but they'll make you like double take. They'll be like, oh whoa, they did a really good job. Like it, dude, that's like nuts, man. I can't believe how good the technology is. It's incredible.
I'm gonna drop the link for the first one, but then there's two more after it that are like the continuation of the story, Roscoe and Daisy, and I think I couldn't get. You can hear me laughing so hard. I keep going because I'm trying to say the name Tom, and I couldn't get it out because hard because he's going. If anything comes out of if out of her looking like you, like Roscoe. Oh my God. I just was in hysterics. The guy played it off really well for never watching a Tom Reed video. He's never watched a video by him. And I thought he did a really good job when he said, I'll tell you what, if anything comes out of her looking like you, that's why I was laughing so hard because it sounded just like something.
No, that's when people do like the most golden stuff when they just figure it out. Like,
Oh,
or
it was
what?
improv. The entire thing was
Yeah,
improv.
yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't,
yeah.
yeah.
He went back on. He improved on his computer. He was like, he was so mad. He just compiled a whole bunch of stuff on his computer and put it up the next day, and it's like the funniest video ever. It's Yeah, but anyway.
In the third one, Moonchild, I go, Papa Reed. Did you hear that? And I put the sound like the third one. I put some special effects in. I finally was like getting better by the third one, but I put like as if Roscoe was breaking windows at Tom Reed's house. It was kind of funny, but if you see that, I dropped the link, Ben. If you want to watch it,
Oh, you got to let me in on the like creative table, man, before you let it go up onto the show
I already
everybody.
posted it. No, I already posted it.
I know. But when you make like a video, like I don't know if there's I know there's a way you can send it to me before you put it up.
It's the same. Oh, well, it's pretty funny. Debbie, did you watch it? Debbie, really watch that, because you will laugh. And then the two other ones. Ben, do you have two devices or one device?
I have two.
So, play it then. Can you play it? This is my video.
On what? Wait, which one? On what? Hold on.
And all it is stop it, but Roscoe.
I gotta watch it on my little phone.
All it is audio. It's only audio. So if you can play it, you're just playing. There's nothing on the screen.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you can play it over this, and then yeah.
Hold on. So what is your name? Oh man, I've never pulled your name up on my phone. You're only on my computer.
No, go in the live stream and there's the link.
No, I know. Hold on.
Okay.
Got so many things pulled up here. Oh Lordy.
I wanted to make more of it because I thought it was so funny. Ew, this is gross. Ugh, 0 sugar. Yeah.
Don't drink that. Don't drink that shit.
Ugh.
Shit is
It was
poison.
shocking. I didn't know it was zero sugar. Somebody
It's got.
bought me a juice and
Don't drink
I just like
Spenta or
opened.
Splenta or.
Ugh, that was
Ugh.
shocking. You know that stuff they put in it to make
Yeah,
it
don't drink
taste
that.
sweet?
Don't drink
Ugh.
that. You're better off
Ugh.
drinking
Ugh. God, that was.
Survivor Girl
Ah.
19. Okay. Survivor Girl stepping into the ring.
No, that's not the one though. You want to go to my
Chosen one,
video?
ex-moderator.
Oh no. Go to my first video.
All right,
Not my
hold on.
first one, but my last one. And it's got white lines going across it, and it says Roscoe or chosen one
Does she
leaks
really
recorded.
think I...
No. Under that, before that.
Okay, I got you live on my phone, which is good. That showed up. Does she really think
No, but that's not it. That's not it,
Mustache
though.
A. Harris starts?
No.
Oh, I got the lines. Chosen one still trying to...
Yeah, but
Now,
don't play that one. Play
is
the
it the
first.
is it the one
The,
that's 256 or 205?
it's the one that's 309. There's three of them.
309. That 309 one's the best one?
Well, the first and the second ones are good.
Can I play it out loud on YouTube?
Yeah, go ahead. It's my video.
I can replay it out loud so that if it
Yeah,
picks
it's
up the
my
audio.
video.
All right, here we
Thank you,
go.
Kelly.
Here we go. Let's see if it picks it up off my headset.
But then, can you play it out loud if you're on a headset? Yeah.
Well, I can put it up to my what I'm speaking into. I mean, it should pick up if it's picking up me. All right.
Ooh, really, Sean? Okay,
well.
It was awful. It was one of the worst things I've ever tasted. It's in the vitamin water. Never get the zero sugar vitamin water. Ugh.
All right, you guys tell me if you can hear it or not. Here we go.
I can hear it, yeah.
Hello?
Hi. Is Daisy there?
Who's this? Who's calling?
It's Roscoe.
No, Daisy's not here. Daisy doesn't want to see you anymore.
Daisy doesn't want to see me. I don't know if I believe you, Tom.
Well, believe me or not, that's the deal. Stop calling here.
No, I love Daisy.
I'm gonna block this number.
She's pregnant, Tom.
Right. I checked. I know. Just like I checked you before you came in. Stay away from Daisy. I don't want you to have anything to do with her. You understand? You hear me?
Tom, are you recording me, Tom? Because I gotta tell you, I appreciate that you bought those extra large size maximum condoms, but they were too big for me. I'm just a small dog.
No, they weren't.
It's not my fault. She really is pregnant, Tom.
They weren't condoms. You were supposed to wear them over your head.
Over
They
my
were
head.
supposed.
Tom, you're gonna be a grandfather.
What the?
You're gonna be a grandfather, and please, I know you like lactating.
Don't worry.
Lactating females, but please try to keep your lips away from my Daisy dog. She's my new woman. We've only been dating a while, but we did do an early dog pregnancy and EDPT test, and it is positive, Grandpa Tom Reed. And can you just put her on the phone, please?
No, she's not here. She doesn't want to take. I'll tell you what. If anything comes out of her that looks anything like you, I'm going to bring it over, drop it off on your doorstep, and light it on fire.
Wow.
Just
I'm gonna tell my mom, Tom Reed.
forget about it.
That's horrible. Survivor Girl's gonna get you now.
Don't tell Survivor Girl. No, don't tell her. Okay, what?
No, I'll do whatever you want. What do you want? What do you want to do? You want to see Daisy? Come on, she's on the couch waiting for you. Come on over. I'm on my way, Tom Reed. You better treat me nice and better have some good dog food. Okay. And no burgers. No burgers. Okay, bye. Bye.
For the love of God. What are we listening to? Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry. I had muted myself. I'm sorry. Can you play the second one? The one about it tells him his junk don't work.
What in am I even playing? I have no idea.
It's my dog. It's my dog talking
Who
to
are you
Tommy.
talking to?
It's just my friend playing the role. But just can you play the second one?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
My phone isn't as easy as my.
Why are you dead, Tommy? What do you mean you're dead? You look alive to me.
Okay. All right. The one. Which one? Then the one after that one.
Yeah, the one after that one that says his junk don't work.
Chosen one tells Daisy. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, great. Here we go. Well, play it through my shit so your shit doesn't get fucking hit. Fair use.
It's mine. It's mine anyway. So I don't have a second device.
It's a parody. Anyway.
For entertainment purposes.
Yes.
Hello? Who is it? Hi, Tom. It's Roscoe. And I'm on my way down there, and I'm just making sure Daisy's okay, and you're still sticking to the agreement that I'm going to be heading down to West Branch, and I'm going to be catching a train. My mom's taking me to the train. I got my duffel bag all packed. So, is it the deal still on, right? Roscoe, I told you never to call here again. No, that's not what you said. This is the last time. You said you're afraid of Survivor Girl. Yes, I am. And I know you're with her. So you're not getting near me again. No, I promise. My mom's taking me to the train station. Yeah, right. Come on, you can't afford it. What do you mean again? We never... I mean, maybe one time my mother brought me there. And that was when, me and Daisy met up. And it was magic. It was magic, Tom. Just please don't keep me away from my Daisy. For you. Somehow, but not everybody else. What do you mean? There's going to be some... You're going to have to... Come on, Roscoe. Go find another squirrel somewhere. What? Daisy's no squirrel. She's all woman to me, You just like lactating women, and I'm sick and tired of your sick, perverse things. She told me all about you. I know what you do. Leave my Daisy be. Hi, you want your Daisy? I'll tell you where you can find your Daisy. Where? We're on our way. Me? I'm just on my way by myself. On the avenue. On the avenue? She's working for a living. No, Tom. She's your baby. She's your baby dog. And she's having babies. You can't turn her out. You can't make money off her like you do with the rest of them. We know what you did. I told you the last time you threatened me with this. Listen. She's not having babies. Take her home. We'll be on the way. She doesn't like the red roof in. Roscoe, your junk doesn't work. She's not having babies. Mom, does my junk work? Roscoe. Who are you talking to? Nobody. Bye.
Oh, man, you were a trip. Oh, my God.
I'm doing okay, Dominic.
You're funny. You're funny though. You're funny. You sound. It's creepy that you could have been. You could have done the Sesame. One of them characters on Sesame.
That's what
Easy.
Lee said.
Oh, easy peasy. You know, my aunt used to do like sound effects out. Yeah. Anyway,
That's
enough
what
said.
Lee said. Lee said, "How did you get Elmo to do that, Elmo?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about, Elmo?" I was like, "There's no Elmo." And then it sunk in. Like, oh, okay, he means
No,
a
it's like
boy.
Elmo's cousin.
I know, right?
And like it was like a little off from Elmo. You could have brought that dude in as a green Elmo and been like, it's Henry, Elmo's cousin Henry. And they could have made a whole bunch more money off of you doing the voice of Henry.
I'm doing okay, Dominic. I loved Sesame Street when I was growing up. That was like my consistent address. Debbie, did you tell Christina it was supposed to do? I was supposed to be my dog. Um, yeah, Staying Alive. Didn't he do a good job of Tom for somebody who's never watched him ever? Oh, I thought that was so funny. That's why I was laughing so hard because he never watched him,
Your
and
friend he almost cracked up one time when you had to tell him because he was
that
like,
they
you better stop. He almost got kind of mad. Like I don't know if he thought it was like a real crank call or something like that. In the first like 10 seconds of the last one, he
no,
was.
he was just in the role. That's he's out. That guy he was imitating is always mad.
Wow, he did doing a good job being deadpan for not
Yeah, he
cracking
was.
up. I cracked up a couple of times. I had to cover up my mouth.
When I said she's pregnant, that's when my friend started laughing. But there's another one, the third one, when I told him, I go, you have to say you're at the D on the avenue, and he couldn't even get the word the D out. He was cracking up. He didn't even know what I was talking about when I was like, you have to say the D.
You started talking about like we know what you're after or
Oh,
whatever, and
mm-hmm.
that's when I had to block, and I think he blocked too.
Oh
And
God.
he was you're after the I don't know whatever you
No,
were
we were
talking
in
about.
front of each other. We weren't. We were at the
No
same page.
way.
Yeah. Yes. We were
Oh,
at the
that's
same page.
funny. That's
I
funny.
know it did sound like he was a distance away too, like he would have been on the phone, you know? That's how
So
it came out. It came out
me and
really
my
good.
buddy, we left a message on the answering machine at our we had an apartment, and his family was like really conservative, and they're from Texas, and so we left I'm gonna do it for you a little bit, um, only because I feel like it's funny as fuck, and so we were two gay guys.
Yep.
And so when it went to answering machine, it was like, "Hey, I'm Ben," and then my friend's name was Adam, so he'd be like,
Mm.
"And I'm Adam, and we're here, and leave a message for us when you can." And he was like, "See ya," and so beep, and his family. Oh my god, we used to leave
they
different super gay messages on the thing. I can't
they
remember all
must
the
have
ones.
been like, why didn't you tell us, Adam?
Yeah,
Have you got a new roommate? Have you?
they
Every time he
finally
goes
came to
home for the
visit. They were
holidays, they're looking
cracking
at
up.
him.
They were cracking up. They finally got it. Then when they came to visit, they were like, "Oh my god, you guys are insane." And and my friend Adam was like, "This is my friend Ben," and yeah, we're both insane.
Yeah, it's fun to be insane when all time.
No, it's just
Sometimes.
fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to do that. That's like what what do you think like Saturday Night Live or any of them do? Do you know like
I know.
they just mess around? We used to have run around with video cameras and stuff when we were younger and film all kinds of skits and all kinds of shit. Like we just
I'll,
thought we were.
I'll tell you what had me cracking up that night was when you did the um the hand puppet thing.
Just
You
for
remember
you.
that?
Yeah, just for you. Just for you.
That
Yeah.
was hysterical, and I couldn't get it right like you were doing. I couldn't get it. I tried, but I couldn't do it. You did great because you have 2 devices, but
What do you
I was
mean I had
thinking,
2 devices? I have 1 device that I'm working. What are you
no,
talking
no,
about?
no. But I'm saying that night you were able to show both your hands, so you must have been using a laptop.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So you were able to use both your hands like they were talking to each other. You know. And I couldn't do that, so it was just the my hand, one hand, just if you're going to take it all off. Woo! Brown chicken cow, brown cow, or whatever
Well,
that night. I
I
forget who it was who said that. They were trying to say brown chicken wow wow, and instead they had used like their talk to text, and Crown Royal apple is good. Crown Royal apple is very good. That's a good drink. But I forgot what I was saying. What the hell was I saying?
let's take it all off, man.
Let's take it all off. What's that mean? Take it
Oh,
all off. Oh, I know what I was saying. They had talked to text brown chicken wow wow, so it came out brown chicken brown cow. Brown chicken brown cow. Uh,
all right, I think this is my left arm, which is probably smaller, but I don't know
your
what
left
the hell.
arm is smaller than the.
I gotta be, I gotta be careful of what's in the background here. So hold on.
Your left arm is
I'm trying to show you my shooter, my good arm. That's my shooter arm. That's the one.
I think maybe she means Deb, the one from Bob's channel, the one who said that somebody came in and they were typing, but everything was all messed up. And she said, I know. I'll tell you what, Debbie, if I was you, I definitely would. I can totally see how you would be so very concerned about a woman that was saying online that she was coming to. What is that? Is that a dog? What is that? Is it a dog?
Yes.
I can't see his face. You're showing his butt.
She's curled up in a ball.
Uh, yeah, you have that effect. What effect is that, Dominic? What effect? um, so yeah, Debbie, said, when she said about going there, I can totally get where you were coming from about like letting your daughter out to play and feeling, insecure about it, because that was, yeah. You know what, Bobby? I love my dogs too. I love my cats. Don't get me wrong. I've always been a cat person, but when I ended up with Roscoe, it was like somebody I guess had seen that some couple arguing at like a Cumberland farm, um, and they were yelling about, that they couldn't even afford. The woman was. They couldn't even afford to feed the baby. How are they gonna, feed this dog? And I guess she had picked it up by his collar and stuff. And he was probably about 5 months old, I guess. And my friend told me that they said, hey, I'll give you $40 for the dog if you need money for, to feed your kid. So they gave them $40 for Roscoe. He's half Pomeranian, half Chihuahua. And then, what are you doing? Oh, he's showing his muscles. Look at this. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Look at that. Take a look at these guns. Oh my God.
I'm glad you asked for it.
Your hair came forward like a wild man, Ben. Like a wild man. You got long hair, huh?
You didn't see my beard, dude? Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
have seen your beard.
No fear.
Yeah, I know, Debbie. You just best bet is to just do like you've been doing, just trying to stay away from those people and just keep being you and making, you know, making video. Kristen's pleasant, you know what I mean? She's a pleasant kid. Um, you could do little skits with her and stuff. I mean, she's very pleasant. Nice girl. Yeah, but you know what? Staying alive. I do think that when people, I think people, I don't know. Ben, do you think that I think people can choose to believe what they want to believe, you know?
Well,
Can do you think brainwash? I think that blackmail would work to brainwash somebody. Like if you knew that they had recordings of you or pictures of you, and then they kind of were, making you.
yeah,
Why is
that's a sketchy area to get into because I don't think I think everything is kind of set in stone a little bit. That's how
like you as a person? You mean your personality? Like your character? Like you can't compromise. Your convictions are your convictions, kind of. You know?
I think that depends on um yeah, it depends on the person. It's like if you give drugs to somebody that is super angry, like if you gave a whole bunch of speed or something like that to somebody that was already pissed off, what do you think they're going to do? Do you know what I mean? Um, so I think it depends on your
Oh,
frame
I
of
see what
mind.
you're saying. So if somebody was really mad, like for instance, if Amy was, right, and somebody said, but see, she did that on her own. But he did mention that first of all, he even admitted that Debbie hadn't done anything in almost a year. Um, and that was true. And so he did say that, and then he goes on to say that how could you not know how I feel about her? I talk about her every day. So basically, he admitted that even though Debbie hadn't done anything in a while and he was aware of it, he went on to say that he doesn't let it go. So, yes, I could see what you're saying, that he could have incited some sort of anger in her and then, in a sense, metaphorically, gave her speed.
Drama. It's drama.
Drama. Well, no, I'm talking about you saying if you gave.
Right. No, if
um,
you, right. And that's why people get in trouble. Because, like, if you get emotional, like, let's just say, like,
No, 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 no. If you're making somebody angry and then you give them speed, I'm talking about what you said. Say you give somebody who's angry a bunch of drugs.
right.
What do you think they're going to do? They're going to take them, right? That's what you meant.
Well, no, not just take them, but I'm just foregone conclusion that they took them. They took them, and then whatever emotion that they're feeling at the time is going
Right,
to take
exactly.
take them
So
take
I'm
them over.
agreeing with Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
agreeing
yeah.
with you.
On a
Like, yeah,
stronger level. I mean,
right, right.
um,
And, uh, metaphorically, like, yeah.
unless you're doing things that are to like knock down the way that you feel. Like if you're real fired up, if you're and you keep taking stuff to knock you down, knock you down, knock you down. Um, eventually you're gonna have a day where you're just like,
Now,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
because
And that's what
your
happens to
body,
me
that's your
sometimes.
body trying to fight back. It is your body trying to fight back. But I mean, people don't want
Really?
to hear it. They don't want to hear this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I
People don't.
do. I'm interested in that.
All right, it's your body getting agitated.
Oh, hi, Ruby. I'm sorry. Hi, Ruby. Go ahead.
No, your body doesn't like. It just likes to like operate with like I would keep it to the most natural things you can. You know, like
Oh, are you talking about drugs? I'm not talking
yeah,
about drugs. Oh, I
yeah.
thought you were talking about anger. I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't know you were.
yeah, one and the same. But anyway, so you get angry, you feel pain, you feel anxiety. The same thing. You go back to something that was, you know, comfortable to you. Something. It's the same thing. It's the same. So it
Debbie,
all.
if you want me to block that secular, I know that's a different one, but he's blocked from here in basically every account that he makes, and then he'll come back in a different one. So it could be him, it may not be. Um, I'm just not even I'm not I have nothing to say to secular anymore. I
What
mean,
happened to Lemon and my future wife Ace? What happened? What happened to that?
I can only think that maybe some clones, like Sean said himself, I was in a live stream today that I wasn't in, but that he knew it wasn't me, and screenshotted, he screenshotted the person that was in the live stream, but he was blocked from there, I guess, and couldn't say anything, but, um, so
I don't know why you
I'm,
got all these agents watching you, but
I don't
it's
know
very
why,
interesting. But
it's
it's drawn my
strange.
attention, and it's drawn the attention of others. And you know, I don't know. That should give it to you a little bit. Hello.
Yeah, well, I hope that, I hope you're right, because this is the thing though. I can't tell if it would be that burn person
I got you.
and
I got you.
and this is the,
If it ever got no, don't worry about it. Don't
no,
worry.
but listen, but this is a different thought of mine,
Don't
okay?
ever
And
take
my
it to
daughter
that
used to
level.
say this all the time to me.
Don't ever
When,
take it to that level. I'm just
no,
telling you.
but no, listen, no, listen. In real life, okay, like in physical life, I dated somebody. This was years ago, like maybe by now, probably 5 or 6 years ago, right? And I dated somebody for 6 weeks, and they had, you know, been quite the liar, and I saw a lot of things in them. And then they thought they would just like be at my house all the time, and if I wanted to just have a day to myself, it was like they'd be there banging on my door. So the best thing to do was to handle the person with kid gloves and end the relationship. I saw the red flag. So I said, so I was driving them to their house, and I said, look, I go, I don't think this is working. I said, no harm, no foul. I go, it doesn't mean we can't be friends. It's just, it's no, people date and they don't get along. It's not a big deal. So doesn't he haul off and, whack me right between the eyes while I'm driving?
Oh
And this
no.
guy was, over 6 feet tall, had been an ex-corrections officer. So he was pretty big.
Oh, that makes sense. Yep.
And he gave me, I had no clue that when somebody hits you between the eyes, that you get two black eyes.
Yeah, you get a
Right?
black eye.
You
You're
get
lucky.
two black
You
eyes.
got two. You got double. You went double.
Yep, double. Two black eyes.
Oh
I didn't
man.
know that. So
Normally it goes
in
one
the meantime,
pressure to
of
one
course I
side.
pulled straight over. I was like seeing stars. And I pulled over. I go, get out,
Oh
get out. But
man.
then he started just like kicking my dashboard, like he was going to wreck my car. So, I was about 5 or 6 minutes from his house. So I drove to his house. I said, look it. I go, I'm not even going to go to the police about this. I said, I
You
just
know,
want
I know
to.
you for a long time. I've heard this. Do you know?
Right, right, I know. Here's the thing. So you've heard that, right? Now, so here's the thing.
I have known you for a couple of months now,
Okay,
Holmes.
but listen, here's the thing. Recently, I mentioned that to somebody who,
Yeah.
had known a lot about what was going on. I said, and my daughter had a couple of times I had seen this account. I'm not even going to say the name of it because I don't want to bring up any bells to anybody. But I had seen this account that seemed to know way too much about where I live, my full name, all that
Ah,
stuff.
you don't need to
Um,
worry.
no, listen, let me finish. So I thought, But my daughter should have been saying possibly that that person who I had this restraining order on might have had something to do with it still, even though they had a girlfriend and it's been years. So the person I mentioned it to actually sent me screenshots of emails they had received from them, from them giving them that's how these people had found out my full name and where I lived and stuff. And I am still kind of shocked that somebody who I dated for 6 weeks had, the determination with his girlfriend now to still be partaking in trying to bury and destroy me. That was his exact words.
What are you kidding me?
No, they
Yeah,
actually
they
had
made a
emailed.
whole duplicate account of me on you. I've told you about that before. I don't even have any content on my channel, and they made a whole duplicate account because so when people went looking for me, and they found this guy instead, and everybody thought that's and
That was you.
my buddy Tony had to come on and tell everybody. He's like, yo, that's not Ben. He's like, that's not Ben. Ben's in my chat and he's wrenched, and this guy isn't that wrenched. And so you
Yeah.
guys subscribe to his channel right now. And he had to show everybody that I
Yeah.
had a totally different subscription than that. So if they're coming after me, of course they're coming after you. I'm
That is
nobody.
crazy. Isn't
Who
that
am I?
crazy?
Who am I? But
That's it.
I come on to some people's lives. I come on to my other buddies. I come on to a couple of buddies, so they know who I am at this point. That's why the Goggle Mod team. I always joke about that. Them fucking with me because they are fucking with me. Like
Right.
you know, if you're a smart person, I mean, I'm not being cocky about it, but like I know what you guys are doing. They keep sending my other friend, me and her, to Timbuktu while we're on the live stream. I'm like, what are you at? I'm like, I've been there twice. She's like, I've been there 3 times already, and I've been here for fucking like 44 minutes. Right? They just keep booting us. You go write some words. Just as this happened to you, you go write some words, and your screen just sends you to
No.
like sends you to like the dolphin clinic in Australia where they
Right.
rehabilitate dolphins. Like, and
That's
I'm
the
like,
stuff I don't like,
wait,
secular, what
what?
you just wrote. And that, that's what I mean, Terry. I find you offensive, and I try to like people, but if they say stuff about my friends or things like that, that's when I
Man,
have a
I
hard
can't
time.
see it. Is that in the chat? Is that in the regular chat?
Took
Hold
it
on.
away. I took it away. Yeah, and that's where, like, I didn't even like that. I don't know if you listened to my video last night, Debbie, but he had gone to look at that video that you were upset that somebody had made a parody of you, and I know that you wanted and hoped that he would, say something like, why do you have this? But instead he said, "Ha." I can hear my YouTube playing.
Ah, I'm trying to switch it so I can see the chat.
I don't know if it will still be there. Is it?
So
I
you got to
hope I
say
missed
you
it.
got to you got to repeat it on air if somebody says something nasty, so I can say something back to them.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Trying to get away from but I timed him out anyway. Yeah, he said ha, and then Byron's answer back to him was he, and I knew you were upset about it.
The hell
So
happened to Jose? What happened to Jose? What happened to all your whole crew that was here?
I couldn't really begin to tell you. Prudently is very different than what she.
Prudently. She's
Yeah,
prudent.
and I thought so highly of Prudently. So when I saw that she was like bashing me with Spaceman on his like an old video. Somebody had alerted me to it, and she's friends now with Jules, the woman who had said that I had Munchausen, and was faking cancer, and prudently is friends with her now, and maybe possibly has been. And I received some
I
text
really
message.
don't appreciate that at all. You
No, me
know,
neither.
that's a pretty veiled threat right there. Um,
What?
Seeing as most people will probably die of some kind of cancer.
Why did
So,
somebody say something about me dying?
no, no. I'm just saying. So somebody's saying, even that just is almost like a lie outright. Um,
Oh yeah, you know.
and so they
Today
haven't
when
thought
I looked at
they
my
haven't through
comments,
they haven't thought through their own existence yet. Eventually you
no,
might.
they don't. And you know what? And Vlad, he plays, and I know that some people would say, "Oh, he plays them every day." Yeah, every day now since we fell out, he plays videos about like they're supposed to be, these prophetic videos of dying and what happens when you die, and just accept the fact that people don't like you and that people hate you.
Look,
Um,
I can tell you something even better, thrilling video to watch.
no,
Go
no,
look
I'm
up.
not saying I want to watch those
No,
videos.
no, 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 no. I'm just saying a switch in that same chemical in your brain. Just follow me for a second. Is go watch like near death, um, like shark bites. Go look up like the adrenaline. Like there have been people who've been very close to like sharks and stuff like that, and they've yanked them out of the water very quickly. Um,
Mhm.
oh man, it'll scare the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Um,
but what my point is that, and then people, but he hasn't done that before. So I feel like it's kind of like a passive aggressive way about, you know, me having cancer, because then people will leave comments saying, oh, yeah, someone else could use this too. Someone else. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, I watched this show and this lady explained chronic pain. Some woman had like hit the windshield, like she'd been in a car accident and hit a windshield when she was 20. And, so of course she suffered from chronic pain for the last 30 years. And there was times she had just felt like dying. So I think to myself, like you just said, that probably everybody has some form of cancer. They just haven't been diagnosed. It just hasn't flared up.
right.
But I don't feel sick, you know? I don't feel sick. So I think I'd rather be where I am, because you know what? Even if I didn't have cancer, I'd still feel the same I feel right now because I don't feel sick.
Or maybe
And
there's a conscious effort to go against you because you're like a breakthrough human being. Did you ever think of that?
thank you.
Maybe you
Appreciate
might
you.
just have like a like perseverance in another kind, and maybe you
Thank,
have to teach them, and maybe they're pissed that they don't know it. Maybe they're pissed
thank,
like a narcissist does. They get mad
yeah,
because they don't know it already. They don't know it
yeah,
already. Wait, I thought I knew everything.
right. Or that it would make her more sad, or we expected her to be in pain with her cancer. Like maybe,
That's why
yeah,
I do the arm thing, not because my arms are that big. It's almost like a visual effect, but like it's almost just to like rub it in. Like who gives a fuck, man? Whose fucking arms are the biggest? There's a guy with bigger fucking arms. There's a bigger dude than me around the corner. Do you know what I mean? Get over it, everyone. Humble the fuck yourself out. But we all just have to get along and somehow have a good time together. And so if we all just keep creating drama with each other, then that ain't no way to be. We are grown adults. You are not acting like an adult. That's not fucking the way that it's supposed to be. I don't know. I can feel that in my instinct. It's like just wrong. It's just like, I don't like to
I
talk shit.
mean, I truly, Grandma had mentioned she wished, I could take the high road with, that's the thing though, when I kept saying, I truly truly mean like about the road to forgiveness
No,
and
I think it's funny to
accountability.
destroy people. I'm with you right now because I'm in that camp. I will admit to that. I spend my days fucking destroying people. Yes,
No, but I'm
absolutely.
not. I don't
So
destroy people. I get these people try to destroy me, like, and
verbally destroyed. Let me make that clear. Verbally,
right,
not.
right. But the thing is I did that with Ollie, and I believed her because I want to, and then last night she was lying out through her teeth, and I couldn't believe it because I didn't even know we were in an argument and that she didn't like me anymore again. So I was shocked, and I'm
Well,
not.
you can
It's
see how
hard to.
quickly people just switch sides. They don't have a side to begin with. They don't start with their own side. So then they're easily swayed back and forth to whoever the fuck, because they were never on a side to begin with. So they never had their own fucking base, home base of goodness. So then they easily get swayed. Wait, this person seems better than that. Well, wait, this person seems better than. They don't have their own place where they're coming from. So, that's their bad.
Right. And and I tried it, and I just can't do it again
No, no, I got
with
you Bud Light
people.
with some beer.
Huh?
No, I was telling my friend I got her
Oh,
there's some brewskis in there for her. Sorry,
no worries. You know. But here's the
I didn't mean.
thing: if I went, around like feeling like I'm gonna die from cancer, I could get hit by a car and have wasted all that time thinking I was going to die from cancer and get hit by a car and killed. You know? So I'm not focusing on, thinking that I'm going to die. I'm just living my day and I don't feel sick. And so my point was, I think I'd rather be in where I am than have to deal with chronic pain. Chronic pain to me sounds like would just be horrible. Like go through like that lady that I was talking about that had gotten, in a
Yep,
car accident and
yep,
hit
yep,
the windshield.
yep, yep.
Yeah. I mean, even her own children knew that their mother was in so much pain with bad headaches every single day for 30 years,
Oh
you
wow,
know?
you're one of those people that had to juggle. Like my mom had a bad back, so if you have to juggle that kind of pain, she never wanted to take like narcotics for it and stuff like that. She knew that was
Right.
bad news. That'd take her. So it was just a struggle for her. She just did the best
Right.
she could, you
Right,
know.
right. And so, to be quite frank, I'm okay. But I hear, like today there was a comment in my comment section.
But
It
it's okay
said,
to take some stuff if you have to. You know what I
"No,
mean?
I don't have chronic pain." I'm saying, you know, even though I have cancer, I don't feel sick. I feel fine. So, and the only people who say I'm terminal are mean people on YouTube, Um, and So, and I know that some of them have said it inadvertently because, I know one person that said it by accident because that was how they took it. But then there's also some mean people who say, Jesus Christ, you're terminal. What do you care about anything? And then the comment today was, geez, won't you just hurry up and die, Survivor Girl? You know? I mean,
Well,
I
people,
can't understand people sometimes are so mean.
they're awful. I mean, there are people who are awful. They have awful thinking. At least they haven't been corrected in the way that they think, because that's just not the right way to think. You know,
Or to
ain't no way.
even Debbie, they said they did a parody of her, and they said about her kid, they go, "Why don't you go play out in the yard?" Oh, I mean, in the street, in the road, like in the middle of the road or something. Like, who says stuff like that? People are so mean.
Yeah, garbage.
They gotta have no conscience. Cause I myself, I can't even say like mean stuff like that to somebody I don't like.
No, I can't even dislike people. all my emotions have changed in my body. I can't even, ever since all of this shit happened, and there's a lot of things that have come out, like have been exposed or whatever. I don't know
On
whatever.
YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know whatever. It's not just on YouTube. I just think in life, I think everybody knows they've been kind of like run over a little bit and
Yeah,
schemed and scammed by whether I could we don't need to get into it, but you
right.
know by the powers that be. Um, and I think that's kind of weighed on everybody quite a bit. We should have our own places and our own way to be, and we should be healthy and striving, and you shouldn't have any problem, and nor should have, you
I
know,
feel like that.
a
Remember
lot of
when with
people.
this channel, we were all like saying it's therapeutic and stuff then,
Yeah,
and we were like getting along, and now
it should still be. It should still be.
I
Let's.
keep trying. I keep trying. Even though the people have changed, it doesn't mean that we still can't be that way because you know I keep trying to keep it together to be that kind of a channel where we can just laugh and sometimes I'll read and I know that's corny. I appreciate you sticking through last night though,
No,
Ben. That
man.
was
Did you see me pass out? That's what I was going to go back and look at the live stream to see if you were making fun of me, because like I just totally passed out when
no,
you
I
read.
didn't know that, but that was so nice of you to um
Thanks.
but yeah, there is some positive things. And even with my cancer, I'm going to tell you this, there's some positive things. And the reason why I bring it up is because I just got a text from, no, I didn't say I was terminal. They've never used that word. They said that basically, it's in my lymph nodes. They don't know how many, because of course they're not going to remove all my lymph nodes, and that's the only way they'd be able to do it. So I'm on like this prescription to block estrogen production because apparently, even though for all those years they were saying estrogen was something women needed and were giving it to women,
What did they say about
now
the ganja?
about the cancer, right? That's what I'm saying.
What did they say about
Now
the ganja? About the ganja,
about the what?
the weed, the marijuana.
What do you mean? Did they say about it?
What did they say about that blocking?
No, I said estrogen blocking.
Did they say anything about the marijuana blocking though? Because that's how it works with the seizure. It anti seizures people. It,
I didn't know anything about that. I'm just
it's a
saying.
blocker.
Well, anyway, this is a prescription that I'm taking that blocks the estrogen. I mean, I do smoke weed, so that's good.
You should
Um,
all the time, as much
no,
as you can.
prudently said I was terminal in the live stream,
Some bullshit.
Dominic, and I said to her after the live stream, I said prudently, I never said I was terminal. But I think in a way we're all terminal because we're all gonna die, right? No matter what happens, we're all terminal, right? So, I'm not gonna deny that we're not all gonna die, but they haven't said the battle is over and I've got this much time to live. They said keep taking these pills and hopefully they'll keep it at bay and we'll keep doing scans and seeing how things are going. But, I'm just thinking that is that the real spaceman? If it is, you can say, but is it the real one,
Come
Debbie?
up,
Can you check?
space. Come on up.
But
Come on
as
up.
I was saying about something good about the cancer was, I just got a text and it was from my sister, right? And here's what the thing is, and I know it kind of sucks that it would take something like cancer to make this happen, but any way it happens, it's all right by me because I hadn't talked to my sister. Not that I didn't want to, but for some reason she was like, they knew kind of something fishy had happened when my mother died. And so something weird had happened gone on there. And she stopped talking to me. And it had gone on probably almost 10 years that she hadn't spoken to me. And now I just got a text from her. Not for the first time. I mean, we started talking again. So regardless, say I live another 30 years, okay?
And you will.
At least, I'm sure I will. At least I'll be talking to my sister again. And that was a subject of, something that made me
Are you kidding
sad.
me? Eventually, you're gonna do like a podcast or some shit with me or something like that where um, we can set it up where all this bullshit back and forth. But you can't be getting all caught up in all this drama. You're
No,
way
I'm,
funnier. You're funnier
I
to be
can't see how I'm
than
trying to make the best
I
of
know. I
things.
know you're upset. I know you're upset
No, I'm
because
not
and
upset.
I no, I would be too. I would be too if
Ben,
somebody were
Ben, I'm not
okay.
upset. Do I sound upset right now?
No, but I've heard you like on your.
Sometimes, right. So right now, I'm in that mode of trying to make the best of
All
things.
right. Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
All
And trying
right.
to find
All
the
right.
positives in things.
All
That's
right.
why I
Well
was
then,
saying, like,
you deserve better. Better.
thank you, hand puppet.
It's hard to do better. How do, be,
You
better.
got to make your hand right. You got to put your hand together like that. Put your thumb way up and your fingers, keep them together.
Am I better
Yeah,
with my left?
but when your thumb goes up, make it look like it's one part. No, put it flat against your finger. No, forget it. I have the best fucking shadow puppet video.
I thought my fingernails were clean before I came on here. Damn it.
I can't
I don't
even
know.
see your fingernail.
I don't know.
It is him? Oh, that's good. So that's cool. I mean, if his
It's
other one,
it's me.
yeah, he doesn't have to come up right now. It's fine. I like the way this is right now. Just everybody getting along. I think it's awesome. I'd much rather prefer that. Look at that beard. I'd love to know what you look like without that beard.
I'm sure you would.
Look at that mustache.
That's for
Holy mother.
them.
God, how do
That's
you
for
even
them
get
to
that thing
find out.
done? Isn't that hot though? Don't you feel hot with that?
Uh, yeah. But that's why I stay in the cold.
That's why what? You stay in the cold? Look at You're so cute. Isn't he sweet?
I'm being as funny as I can be.
You be what? Look at the Blasey. Ben, are you going to go lower? Oh my god.
Oh man.
Could you imagine if his pubic hair was as big as his beard? Don't show us. No.
No, shush. I'm just gonna show you this.
Show us what? Oh, he's tall. He's tall. He's touching the ceiling. That's how tall he is. You're showing your dirty fingers.
Oh, I saw it. You saw it. Yeah, there it was.
I did. Hi, I Heart Pink. How are you?
Oh, you deal with dirty things. Get dirty.
Bobby's so funny. She reminds me of I said this to her before of what somebody would say if they were calling one of those those lines. You know, hey, what are you wearing? She's cute. Who stopped in and said hello last night? Tommy Highway. I was surprised. That was nice of him. Hadn't seen him for a while. But yeah, I was like, how far did you get up to in that book last night, Ben? Did you hear any of it, or were you
Yeah,
sleeping through the
yeah.
whole thing?
No, I got up until I told you to do like the 12th chapter, and then all of a sudden it turned into wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, it was the 11th, I think, or something. It's hard for me to get through that book. I'm okay, because it's hard for me, not because it's a bad book, it's a good book, but I don't know if you heard me getting choked up and shit. Then
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah.
I get all choked up because the dog is so sweet.
Well, get
You know?
you're like going back to when you're a little kid. Like that's why cartoons and stuff hit everybody so hard because you think in the perspective of like that animal. You're like, oh man, he just got like run over by a car, but then they pop back up. You know, like that's how cartoons are. They pop. Oh, I just got. I'm invincible. You know,
Yeah.
and so
Well, the
they.
dog is like, the way he can't protect the lady, and he knows what she's going, he knows what's going on with her health, but because he can smell it, but he can't talk, so he can't tell her, you
Oh
know?
man, it goes back to they. I think it goes back like hundreds of years where they started playing with people's emotions. It's the up and down. It's the up and down of your emotions, and really, if you can get control of that, that's what kind of
Yeah,
they
I'm just
fool.
talking about a
That's
book, Ben.
I know, I know, I know, I know, and so am I. And I'm telling you how to like write like a storybook. So like in the beginning, there were two people stranded on the top of a mountain, and then someone down below heard a pebble that they had thrown. Somebody
I've written a few
mysteriously looked
things.
into the sky and thought maybe there was someone up above. Do you know? Like, do you know it's like I don't know, just somebody just makes up some shit off the top of their head, and there comes a story. Do you know? And then you got to get people to illustrate it and bump it, and I think
I've
they
tried to
all
write quite a few stories myself, you know?
do it. Do it. Write some
All right,
stories.
all right. So listen to this, okay?
You like stories so much. You like reading them. It's cool.
So listen to this, okay? Can you hear me still? Can you hear me?
Why all of a sudden couldn't I hear you? What what is
Oh,
happening?
because if I switch out off the where I'm looking at the screen, if I switch out to look at something else, like if I want to read something to you or something, or if I
Okay,
want to look at something, I
I'll keep you updated.
yeah. So let me know if you can. It's only a paragraph, but just listen to this, okay, and tell me what you think.
No problem. I'm sure Ablavi will tell you too.
Okay. The knocking and the whistling echoed off the trees all around him. It almost made him feel dizzy, trying to figure out what direction it was coming from. It was the same knocking that for so many years he had strained his ears to hear in many woods just like this one. Normally, hearing this knocking would prompt him to grab his camera. Instead, Jim frantically tried to get his bearings after tripping over a branch. Suddenly, the knocking and the whistling stopped. It's silent, completely silent. Movement from behind a tree and a quiet short whistle got Jim's attention. Desperately searching the forest floor for his glasses, hoping they didn't break when he tripped over the branch. With sweat dripping into his eyes, Jim looked to see a blurry figure dash from one tree to the next, just as his hands brushed against his glasses. Hearing a quick succession of
No audio. Lost audio.
did you lose me?
Yep. For a second. Now I got you. I can
Yeah.
hear you.
That was like the start of a book I was gonna start writing about, like, if someone who was a Bigfoot hunter,
Why did
right?
they
Not a
cut
hunter.
you off? Why did they cut you off when you?
Because it's after a minute or two, it stops the sound on the other side. And did you
What do you mean? That's pre-recorded, or you just said that live?
I said it live.
And they still cut you off as you tried
They
to
didn't
say
cut
that.
me off. It's my phone that does it.
Oh yeah, it's your phone that does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh sure. Okay. Agreed.
Oh, you mean if Spaceman? Terry wants up to talk about me and Bruce. Oh, I
Why is
just
it?
blocked
Why
him.
does it have
I
robotic
blocked
block
him.
on that?
I blocked him, Terry.
It's very
I mean,
smart that you
Debbie.
figured that out. It's
What?
incredibly smart.
Figured what out?
I don't know.
Then.
That it goes into block mode.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I blocked him, Debbie. I didn't see that because I was reading something. I will bring him back. Oh, shit. Shit. All right. I'll have to. So I blocked him because I thought he was giving you a hard time.
Whoa.
I didn't see that. But I'll let you both up if you want to talk about Bruce. Secular.
Are you gonna come
Let
up
me
here
see if
and
I can
trash
unblock.
somebody I don't know?
Huh?
Man,
Not you. I'm talking
I
about
know.
Debbie.
Well,
Debbie
it's good,
and
maybe outsider opinion.
no.
Come up
I'm
here.
talking about Debbie and Terry want to talk about her and Bruce.
Just put light in the
Bruce is
fridge for you.
Spaceman.
Save yourself a couple. Come back with. Or,
Huh? Are you talking to me?
yeah. Down low. Yeah. I pushed him. Yeah, you got him?
Oh.
No. Hey.
All right. Debbie, tell him to make another account and I'll let him in. I just thought he was being mean. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I just saw Knock It Off Terry, so I thought he was harassing me. I'm sorry. My first instinct was just to get rid of him. I didn't want you to be uncomfortable. My daughter lives in Chicago. Are you talking about the East Side? Oh, East Side Detroit you're talking about, Dominic? Can you see the chat, Bruce? Bruce, not Bruce. Ben?
Anybody hear any of that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I had to jump away for a second. I should have muted it. I just
Yeah,
had to
go ahead
jump.
if you want. Yeah.
No, now it's over.
Okay.
Could you hear any of that though?
I couldn't hear it. No, I was talking.
So okay, cool. Sorry,
No, I didn't hear
wasn't
it.
trying to fuck with you. Shit.
No, I didn't
My bad.
hear it. I just, yeah, no.
I should have muted. That was bad.
Oh, yeah. If Terry's coming up not to talk to you, then I don't really have much to say to Terry. I feel like Terry doesn't have
Come up and
loyalty to
talk to me.
anyone.
Why wouldn't you come up and talk to me?
No. He's talking about, this is between Debbie and Terry. Yeah. They're talking in the chat. I don't know if you're looking at the chat, Ben, but that's what I'm looking at.
I can't see the chat. So
I
read
just
it off
asked
to me.
you could, and you said yes.
No, I can't. I can't. My other device. I can't see it.
Oh, okay. But you know that on your phone, if you hit where it says comments, you can see the comments, but don't hit the back arrow key. You have to hit the X in the right-hand corner because you'll kick yourself out if you hit the back arrow.
No, I'm not on. I'm reverse. I'm on my best device first, so the audio is good. And
gotcha.
that's
So usually backup. It's your phone that I can't hear you on.
Yeah,
then,
my
huh?
backup. Yeah, my backup. That yeah. So you got me on my good thing right now.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
my good technology.
How are you doing, Spaceman? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was very nice of you, Debbie.
Come up, man.
He's driving. He can't. He's driving right now.
See, he's
He's
got the
driving.
same thing. If I I can't do that. I can't go up. I
Well,
don't
he's
have the
driving,
Wi-Fi. I have to be hooked into a Wi-Fi.
but he
I
doesn't
got
want to come up because he's driving.
good Wi-Fi too. I'm sitting
Ben doesn't
beside
listen.
the Wi-Fi. Even
Ben.
so,
Is
it's
that
full
a cat
blast.
in that picture?
Want to see the cat again? Hold on, wait there, right here. And let me grab one of them.
We're all looking at the cat. Then you got to show us the turtle. It'd be nice if Terry had some kind. I understand that Terry likes to go to all the different live streams, but it'd be nice if he had some sort of loyalty. Ah, so cute. What's her name? Is it a boy or a girl? Meow meow. Hi, I'm Ben's cat, and my name is. What's his name? Can't hear me, I guess.
Gray.
What's his name?
They call him Gray.
Oh, Gray. I thought he said Cray. I said, you have a cat named Cray? Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Cray. I'm Gray. Hi, Cray. He's very sweet. Is he a kitten?
Yeah,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
fella.
Yeah. Yeah, XX doesn't even come around too much anymore. You know?
What the hell?
What?
What's wrong with all these people? What the why the saboteur action on you?
I can't even. Blobby said, ew, devil spawn. The cat. She likes dogs, not cats.
I like dogs too. They're not mine. I don't have cats. They're my friend's cats. I just know how to handle animals. They're two little baby cats too. They're super cute. I mean,
Cray Kitty would be
you'd
a
like
good
them
name.
too. They're harmless until they get a little bit bigger, and then they get, and then they start to get gnarly.
That would be a good
But they're
game
supposed to be
name,
outside
though,
anyway. That would be
Debbie said.
a human thing. They're
I wish
supposed to
I
be
had
outside.
2 devices because I would play games like Trivial Pursuit and shit. We could play. Not Trivial Pursuit, Hangman, I mean. Hangman and shit. You know what I do sometimes? You know what I do? Is
I can
I
do
like to.
trivia. You want me to do some trivia? Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, you could look on your and find like a good trivia like
No,
quiz.
that's not what I'm talking about.
All right, go ahead then. Do some trivia.
Okay. What is the name of the oldest actor that played James Bond?
Sean Connery. Am I right?
Anybody else that got a guess?
Okay, what's the answer?
Wrong.
What's the answer?
The answer is that's a modeled after every secret agent in the book. So it's like mockery of they're actually
Oh my
joking about.
God, there's no answer. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, there's no answer. The story is that every story of every secret agent ever compiled
Okay,
that they
I
did.
have a question.
That's where the James Bond came.
I have a question. Who did Van Halen say was crying?
That's a good answer to the question. No, I think I gave a pretty good answer.
No, you didn't. There's supposed to be an answer. Who did the band Van Halen
Oh, she
say?
doesn't like me talking about agents. Uh-oh.
No. I'm just asking my trivia question now. Who did?
Do you know Vitali?
No, I don't know.
Is
Anybody know who Van Halen said was crying?
she a friend of yours? I know Van Halen. You're making reference to something I was listening to this morning with my brothers. Now, how do you know that? How do you know that?
I don't know that. It's a trivia question
Okay, why'd you bring that up though?
because
Just,
I was
just by
trying to think
chance?
of a trivia question. Who did Van Halen say was
Oh
crying? You have to
my
think of their
God!
songs. You have to think of their songs to answer it. It's like
I'm
a riddle
already
question.
texting them that you know this. Oh my God, you guys, run
What?
for your
Jamie. Yes,
fucking
Jamie.
life.
Exactly, Pink. Pink got it. Jamie. Jamie. Yes.
How
Yes.
do you know that, Survivor?
I don't know it. Don't be paranoid. Now, next, you're going to tell me I
What are
was
the
talking about.
Wait?
Okay.
What are the chances? That's one of those coincidence things when you're like saying
It is just a coincidence.
you're like
Listen.
watching something on
Listen.
TV and you see a whole bunch of people talking about the color. Anyway, you're okay. Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead. Whatever you have to say is more important.
It's a trivia question. Okay.
I
Oh my
couldn't
gosh.
slip in my 2 seconds of comic relief. See, this is what you have to
Okay,
learn.
according to Bon Jovi, who used to work on the docks? You got to think of their songs because it's like,
Bon
you know,
Jovi and
like
his homo partner.
no, yeah, but we're not talking about Bon Jovi in that. We're just saying you got to think of it's trivia. Okay, let's do movie trivia. Okay, maybe movie trivia.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know anything about. I mean, I love Bon Jovi, so whatever.
Whatever. Hey,
Whatever you
whatever.
Bon Jovi, and
Fair
you
use.
know,
I'm allowed to. It's for comic fucking
I think
parody.
Bon Jovi is married. He married his high school sweetheart, and they're still married.
Could be super handsome. Um,
No. But I'm thinking that's romantic. Like he's a
but
loyal
so am
guy.
I. I'm a really handsome guy, like devastatingly handsome. If I
Enough
look
about
at
you.
you,
What do you think about Bon Jovi?
wait, hush! I'm gonna tell you how I compare it to it. So if I look at you in the eye, I can crush people. I can crush dudes. With it, I can look at them in the eye and crush them. So I don't know. I don't know. You're talking to a superhero.
You get
So
angry, don't you?
no.
No,
I'm just gonna say something funny. If you let me come in with a little, anyway, you just butchered. You butchered the jokes. We'll get
I don't.
good. We'll get better. We'll get better at bouncing off each other.
Okay. Uh. Anyway, Bon Jovi married his high school sweet. He kind of lives near me, actually. Bon Jovi. His kids go to school up this way, and he lives. Of course, it's a nicer.
Super homo. Not there is anything wrong with that.
He is not super homo. Bon Jovi? Why would you say that? He married his high school sweetheart,
Oh my
and like you
God.
said, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, look at those romantic
I don't
songs
think
that
you
he
find
sings.
your like sweetheart until you're like 50 if you make it that far. So I don't know
What?
about. But anyway,
If I make it to 50, I'm past 50.
well, now you're in like sweetheart range then. So then maybe that's when you maybe start to ruminate with a little bit more people that are like, oh, well,
I don't know what you're talking about. You're drinking, huh? That's what I think. Because you're
I
getting
made
a little
perfect
angrier. You
sense
were
right there.
all clear-headed when you first got up here, and when you drink, you get angry.
I
I
made
know it.
perfect sense right there.
I
No,
didn't hear you.
okay,
What did you say? Repeat it.
okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So my sister is 8 years older than me. And she doesn't have any kids. No kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Like off the chain beautiful. And she always wanted kids. But because of the world that we live in, um, and the dog bag shit that people are, you know, it doesn't always work out. Say, and that's like a tale,
Foster.
like a cautionary tale for everybody. Like, there are little kids that never ever make it past like 3, 4 months old, and they just die. There are kids born with a ton of problems, and they just die. Like, I was real sick when I was a little kid. I'm lucky I got better. Um, but there's a lot of kids that don't make it. A lot of them. A lot of people that don't make it. There's a lot of people that didn't make it. Like, even I guess the last year I did. I'm just starting to hear about this. Damn, dude. And then a lot more people stop wearing them. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't
They'll,
understand. Like, you're
they'll
being,
be at my
like,
they'll be at
not
my podcast.
positive. You're being negative.
No, I'm being positive. Um,
And yeah, go ahead. Why doesn't she foster
can I
somebody?
can I say my opinion?
Yeah, okay, okay,
Wait,
say it.
who doesn't foster? Who? What?
Your
My
your
sister?
sister. Your sister.
Oh, she could probably still have a baby right now. I don't know.
I thought
Um,
you said she's 8 years older than you.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you're in your 40s, aren't you?
yeah. So what? Yeah.
So if she's 50, I don't think she could still have a baby.
Um, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
I think
I
they.
mean, possibly, but I don't think.
I don't know. I don't know. I just not. I don't get into that. But uh, but, you know, she still thought that. I don't know. Even until the
Do
last.
you have any kids, Ben?
Nope. Nope.
No,
Nope.
I do. I have one.
No, that'd be a detriment. I wouldn't be able to teach him all the things that I know. Really, in this world, there'd be so many differing opinions of everything that I actually know that probably closer to the truth. And
My
like,
daughter is good. She's good.
she's good. She know they never landed on the moon yet.
She's a triple major Dean's List graduate from the University of Rhode Island.
Does she know they never landed on the moon?
Well, I mean, I have never asked her about that, but I'm sure that, she.
So I'm gonna throw it out there. That's kind of, I
I've
don't know.
heard that before.
I don't know how many people are listening or whatever the fuck. Yeah, well, it's the truth. Ain't nobody ever landed on the moon. It's the truth.
You know what? That'd be interesting to hear you and Spaceman talk about that, because I'm sure Spaceman probably has an opinion about that. I myself, like I said, I've heard it, and I've heard that. Dominic, what do you think of Blavy? Anybody else in the room think about that? Because I've heard that a lot of that was done because the Russians had actually beat them there, and so America didn't want to say that, so they had made something up. I did hear that, but
Ain't nobody ever landed on the moon.
but imagine doing like going up. Remember the challenge? Was it called the Challenger, the one that exploded?
Yeah.
Remember that? God,
Yeah,
I
every
saw.
one of them is still alive except for one. Um,
What do you mean
one of
everyone's still
one
alive?
one
Everybody
of
in
them.
that died.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
And the space
Uh,
shuttle Challenger that
she's a
exploded.
school teacher at. She's a professor at Harvard University. The rest of them, hey, man, you can look this shit up, man. You can find them yourself. I'm not making
I'm
this
gonna
up.
look at it. I'm
I
looking it
know
up
you should. You should. Um,
because I don't know how anybody would have
Look
lived
up the
through that.
Space Challenger crew never died.
Yeah, was she not on the ship though? Was she not on it?
And then they claimed they all had twins. That was their backup. And NASA does that. They all have twins, right? So that when we track down one of them, it's their twin. Okay. Okay, fine. It's their twin. CIA backup unit, whatever the fuck you guys are.
I'm looking.
They're people smarter than you. I'm an artist. I know exactly people's facial fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody lived. Nobody
Oh,
lived.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
said it killed all 7 crew members. All
I
7.
know, but
I was alive. I was watching it on TV. I was alive.
NASA stands for not a space agency. Do you want me to
Okay, but what
repeat
I'm
that?
saying is, I was
How do,
alive,
how do
and
I know this?
Christy McAuliffe, the one that was the teacher, she was from this area, and
I know, Tracy. I know. There's a big hoax in the world, and it is that
not every.
we go to outer space. We don't ever go to outer space. I'm your
Yeah, no,
first
yeah,
buffer.
nobody.
You got to
Dominic,
learn
what the?
this. You got to learn this before you go on. This is
I
the
know
first
that
one.
some things
I'm
are hoaxes, Ben, but
I'm the
at
buffer.
that time, that
You're
was
gonna be
not.
shocked when the rest of them tell you about the rest of it.
All right, but there was no survivors on that. You just told me to look it up, and when
They're
I looked it
all
up,
alive. They're all alive except for one. One of them died.
no, all 7 died.
My
Tell
buddy,
tell that to her
one of
parents.
my
I mean,
friends went out to his house.
why are you yelling at me?
I'm not. I'm just to tell you, he got in trouble. He got in trouble with the FBI for doing that. Now, why would you get in trouble for the FBI for doing that?
What Dominic says, what's everyone's opinion on when we took Bin Laden out? Do we all agree that he got took out? I think he probably got took out earlier in the war, but they didn't want to say that because then the war would have been over. I think, he was already dead, and I don't even think a guy who walks around in sandals and lives in a cave with a staff, like a wooden stick is,
Are you kidding me? Do you
I
guys
think
know
that
not
that
Hollywood production?
I think
Hollywood
that whole
production.
thing was, there was a little more to it than what went on there.
They don't want us to know. I think actually Osama. I mean, These guys all play multiple actors. So, if I'm to tell the truth about what the hell I know, then I won't lie. So, it'll get me in trouble. Maybe so. If you ask me, I might get in trouble for saying
I think
maybe
everybody
what I
should
know.
look up Marvin Bush and
Who's Marvin Bush?
George Bush's younger brother, and he was the president of the security company of the World Trade Center, the Port Authority, and all those airlines that were involved in that, all those airports that were involved in that, and during 9/11, and then when the after the explosion, he became the president, chief financial officer of the insurance company that was processing the claims for 9/11. you know? And everybody always says that same question, who's Marvin Bush? And that's why I'm always so shocked that that wasn't all over the news, you know? He didn't have a head left, he said. I mean, that is so shocking to me about Marvin Bush, because everybody always says, who's Marvin Bush? And I can't ever
Hold
wrap
up,
my
I
head
gotta go do some real action. So I'm just gonna mic and
mute,
but I'll be
you
back.
mean?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I just call it mic because that's what you hit. You hit the mic and then no more sound. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. Mm-hmm. He didn't mute. Did he mute? I don't think so. He can come back on when he wants to come back on, just in case he didn't mute. Um, yeah, here's another thing that always gets me is there was somebody named Joe Berti, Berti, Joe Berti, and he was the first guy who crossed the finish line in Boston at that, when that explosion happened. Then, 2 days later, when the explosion in West Texas happened, he was the person whose photograph the Associated Press used. And now, I'm sorry, but if that was me or you or anybody, being at the same place where there was two explosions, I think would seem suspicious. And being not upset here not upset that, he had just undergone being that close to an explosion, that he was so close to the explosion of that fertilizer factory in West Texas that his pictures were so good that the Associated Press used them. Wouldn't you be traumatized? But instead, they tout him as the luckiest man alive. Nowhere does it show any sign that, oh, that's suspect. Same with Marvin Bush. Hi Deadeye, being the, you know, first person, I mean, and that whole Marvin Bush, I mean, being the CF, the security company for all of those things involved in 9/11, and then quitting that and becoming the CFO of the insurance company processing the claims for it all. That just is baffling. And that just shows to me how much effect the media has on what people see and believe. That truly, truly, just goes to show that it's really crazy. Really not. So I was in Dorchester that day, a block away from the other bomb scare death. You know what? I don't even think it was that kid that they ended up doing that shit to, because all of his friends also ended up dead, execution style. One of them got shot point blank in the head by the cop because they claimed that he went to attack them with a pencil. One of them was almost just about beheaded. All their friends ended up dead. I just can't imagine. And then another thing that always shocked me is when they got that kid out of that boat, when he was hiding in the boat, when they were driving away with him in the cruiser, and it was like live footage of, the camera passing all the people on the sidewalk, and it was nighttime. Each and every one of those people on that sidewalk all had a small, tiny American flag they were waving. Where the hell did they all get them from? That poor kid. I mean, they didn't even show his mother. I mean, sorry, not his mother. They didn't even show the fact that, they don't even say this, but initially, they showed on the newspaper the picture of the wrong kid, a different kid that was of American descent that had a backpack, a different kid standing there. And they showed that picture. So, the parents of the kid that they first showed, even though they were astonished of what he was being accused of, they were thrilled because their son had been missing for the last month. And so the family ended up, people were like going to their house and harassing them and harassing them. And, really, yeah, see, in program, isn't that sad? Those kids were just kids, just there watching that fucking, that race. And like everybody else there probably had a backpack. Kid puts it down to fucking get a water out of it. And then they take a picture. But I'll tell you what, it was such a hot day. And I remember it was so hot that one of my coworkers had volunteered to pass out water at the race. And that there was a picture though of that guy's wife, Amy Birdie, and she was wearing a huge winter coat. So, and I know for a fact it was so hot there that, and I find it hard to believe, why did they have her picture as well? You know, it's so weird. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
How's my mic now? Good.
No, now it sounds low, and there's,
Oh, hold on.
why? What, are you on your phone now?
No, wait, hold on. I'll fix it. How's it?
Talking. I'll let you know.
I'm talking right now. How is it?
It's all right. I can hear you.
Okay. Bad.
I don't know if Debbie's still here. Did she say she was leaving? People might have left because there's another big chat going on. I hope to God they're not all bashing me in there, but hopefully
Is that
not.
where all the cool people are? I was really wondering because, like,
I thought we were the cool people.
I thought I'm when I go to close my eyes tonight, not really worried about
No. I just
anybody
think
else.
that's why the chat has gotten lower because somebody had started to stream. It's nothing
Yes, they're
about
bad.
anything.
They're bad for
Yeah.
not catching on.
And
They're
somebody was
bad.
asking if they, please don't be defensive. Yeah, no, I was just saying that somebody was
You
asking if
know,
Spaceman
let
was
me just.
asking if Debbie was still here. Oh, here she is. Here she is. I'm here. She said she was out with Kristen feeding the cat. There you
I
go,
was gonna
Spaceman.
bump you with a bunch of positive before I go, but
You're
you
gonna
just
do
tell
what?
me. I'm gonna tell you. I have a whole crew of fucking Marines um, in my back pocket. Um, for
That
real,
must be
I'm
a tight
not even
fit.
kidding. I
That must be a tight fit.
one of the channels that I know where these guys are all like bad man. They're all rogue. These guys are all rogue at this point, man. I
Well,
mean,
you're telling their secrets.
oh yeah, I know. I am. A little bit. A little bit. I'm
You
spacing.
shouldn't.
I'm space. Oh well. Okay, but I'm gonna send them on over. So if you see Sasquatch or you see any of my guys come over, then be welcoming to them, because they are.
Do you know anybody named Deadeye Danny?
Oh man,
Do you?
no dead eye, no dead
Because
eye.
they're saying hush, hush. I
No,
thought
but
maybe that was your friend joking around or something.
I thought they were, man, saying hush, hush, and fuck, man. It's bad enough. I'm talking.
Deadeye
Shit.
Danny said, "You mean they told the line like a motherfucker?" And Dominic said, "Atta Ben." And what I wanted to know while you're here, Ben, and Spaceman, is he still here? Because I'd like to know what Spaceman thinks about that landing on the moon landing that you were talking about, if he's still here. I don't know if he is, but he was a second
We
ago.
got people asking me about questions about that.
I was waiting for, they were talking about it, and you were gone, but then Spaceman came back,
My
and
bad. I had to take a piss. My bad, y'all. I took a.
no, well, it's
And I
okay.
was
We all
gone for
forgive. It's okay. It's
fucking
okay.
two
It's okay.
minutes tops.
They weren't,
Anyway,
man. Okay.
ask me any question you want.
But I was saying that I'd be interested to hear you and Spaceman talk about it, because I'm sure if anybody else wants to come up and talk about it, they could as well. But
Yeah,
that's
the
just,
spaceman know about it though.
I'm sure he does. That'd be right up his alley, I would think.
I know about it.
I
There's
would
a
think that
difference
would be
between
right up.
like saying some shit and knowing some shit
No,
about it.
I know, but you guys usually have the same kind of concepts and stuff, so I would think it would be something he'd like to. But Debbie, is he still here, or did he leave? I don't know if they both left or what. But I don't know if it's my thing doesn't move fast enough or what. I'm not sure. Deadeye, do you have a channel? By the way, Spaceman makes a lot of inventions. I don't know if you know that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mhm. But he's not responding, so maybe they found out.
You got a little bit of.
He's still dry, because he said up here.
Hey, back behind you.
I don't know if he left. He said he was
Just a
driving.
little kitties trying to escape whenever they can. That's all.
Who? Who's trying to escape? I'm so lost. Oh, there he is. Just finished this job, and I am free after that. Is that like minutes-wise, Spaceman? And do you know what we're talking about? Well, what Ben wants to talk about? Like, he wants to talk about the moon
Spaceman,
landing?
come up.
He said he's just finishing this job, and he's free after that.
Oh man, hang on, man. I'll hang on. I'll hang
Yeah,
on for you.
good.
I got a bunch more beers to drink. Let me see how hammered I
Fucking
can get.
great. I go, fucking great. You hear me?
Fucking
I sound like
great.
your fucking girlfriend or something. Fucking great.
We going down together.
Fucking diesel shit. He fucking, you know what? I have known Ben, though, for a little while. The first time that I ever met Ben was on we didn't really, like, literally meet, but the first time, my first experience with Ben was on a different channel, and we were all up on the panel, and then, oh, no, I don't think I was up on the panel. I was watching, because I saw you light the thing that you lit up. Oh, 20 minutes? Oh, okay. I'm trying to be quicker than that, but we'll give you 20 minutes. So he
Tell him I
lit
was showing my face.
he lit a bowl. That's what he did. He lit a bowl on the panel.
I'll light
Like
a bowl right
yeah, he
now.
was showing his face. He did have his, physical face up there. And he lit a bowl. And the person got kind of, upset about it, so they took him off the panel. And so then it's like, oh, you kicked me off, and he goes, well, you were doing that, and I don't want that on my channel. It's not, not that I'm against weed or anything. I just don't want it happening, somebody doing that. And so then, if I remember, wait, oh shoot, you know what, Ben, hold this down for me, okay?
Yep, I got you.
Okay, hold it down, because I have to go off for a minute.
So
Hold this
I'll
down.
tell the end of
My
your
daughter's
story.
calling.
So what happened was Ben started holy hell with everybody because I had been on everybody's panel being super nice to everybody, talking with everybody and saying, hey, what's up, you guys? And if you see me on another channel and you see my Ben N, and I'll greet everybody. And because it's just the way I am. I have nothing to gain. I have nothing to gain from this. I'm just trying to bring back the camaraderie thing in human beings. I love it. I love other people talking to me. I love strangers out the blue saying, "Hey, man, it's wicked cool, man. What you're doing? Like that's cool, man. Cool." Out of the blue, love it, love it, love it, love it. And other people ought to catch on and start doing it too, man. You know, as I'm petting my dog right now, you know, I'm massaging my dog. I'm giving my dog Reiki all the way down her back. Bam, bam. While I'm talking to you. Yes, sir. I don't ever stop, man. My buddy, Show Me Sasquatch. Go check out his channel. Man, this guy's badass. He's a wild man. He's a little bit wilder guy. 58. I'm not that old, man. I'm just recently here. But I got other brothers. Go check out It's Time to Wake Up, Tony. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, people. That's my brother. That's where all my brothers sit. We gonna cause holy hell on this fucking place though before we go. When they come for us, we ready. Ain't a single one of us fucking around. You know. I think at this point we're we're 30,000 deep. You know. I think I think we can put up a fairly decent fight. You know. At least we go down fighting at these people, man. Got too many dogs, too many animals, too many things to keep track of for anybody to even give a shit about. You know, I came back to even take care of my other friends. You know, damn, we all are needed somewhere. You know, keep carrying on, everybody. You know, even if it's time for you to take a nap or something, take a nap. Then maybe you wake up and you feel a little bit better. Go get yourself a beer or water or whatever it is that you do. Make you feel a little bit better. Take care of your animals. I'm sitting here. This dog ain't left my side. Apparently, I gave a good massage, little fella. But I'm just scratching the shit out of her. Basically, you want to see her? You guys want to see her? Come on, Sadie. Come on. You're a big girl. Oh my God, you're such a big girl. Come on. Say hi. All right. Say hi. Hold on. Oh my God. This is going to take all my strength. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Camera on. Show him, Sadie. Give him, give him the eye one time. That's Sadie. She's a good girl. Good girl, Sadie. All right, I gotta let her go. She goes paralyzed for a second. Sadie, like almost like Sadie, take a picture. So Sadie, at least she doesn't have. All right, so my question is, all you little hot girls looking for a hot boy. So when I was younger, I used to mess with everybody, but especially them girls who messing with like they just trying to find their. Oh man, they love me. They fall in love with me. They all fell in love with me. You know, but
Is
at the
she
end of the
really?
day,
I don't believe that.
they came after like
Hey,
their
Dominic,
they all sold out to like the rich, ugly, fat kid.
who did?
All of them. And I'm still the cool fucking dude.
I missed the story. I don't know how I missed the story, honey.
No, a bunch of them missed the story, honey. It don't matter.
Is
I like.
Spaceman? Did Spaceman come back? You know what I'm gonna do, Ben? I'm gonna end the live stream because my daughter is trying to tell me a story, and I came in. I saw you were showing your dog. What a cute dog! But I couldn't post the
I did.
the I couldn't post the I couldn't pin the comments up here for you from where I was. And so I came back in to I didn't want you struggling over here with not being able to see the comments. And I didn't know what was going on either. So, where's Mr. and Vlad? Apparently, I don't know, Dickie Balls. Check them. Check your balls. I don't know. Maybe they're there. Anyway, so I'm gonna end the live stream so I can finish this conversation with my daughter because I know
Yeah,
you can't take
go,
time.
go, go, go. Go talk to
Okay,
your daughter. Absolutely.
okay. I might come
Go.
back in a little while if space about maybe I don't know, but whatever, Ben. I love you to pieces. Thank you so much.
No,
You
I
did a great
know.
job.
Go, go, go. I just
Okay. All right.
BSing.
Bye.
Go, go.
Bye.
Love ya.
No, I'm going to end the live stream.
Yeah, yeah. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be
Love you,
back. I'll
Ben.
come back. I'll come back
Okay.
later if you want.
Bye, everyone. Peace, love, and tacos. Bye.